Welcome back to another video, guys. This is When We Are Facing Things We Turn Away From by Luke Hemmings album review. And just based on the three singles, Starting Line, Motion, and Place in Me, I was loving this album already. Starting Line has to be one of the best songs of the year, probably one of my favorite songs of all time even. It has some of the best lyrics I've ever heard. Motion had some of this like summer boppy feels to it, and Place in Me just had a very slow, steady acoustic vibe to it. They were all very pretty, and I was really excited for this album. And let me just say this right away. This is better than anything 5 Seconds of Summer or any member of 5 Seconds of Summer has ever created. It's the best 5 Seconds of Summer album, even though it was created by the lead singer. It's still the same. So if you want to go into Starting Line, I love this song. Like I said, it's a great intro to the album even. I just love how he uses every instrument just exploding on that ending too. And the part that he says, I'm missing all these memories, maybe they were never mine. I love that verse. Probably one of my favorite lyrics I've ever heard. Then it goes into Stagion when he says, actually in the chorus, when facing the things we turn away from, he says the title of the album in the chorus. I thought that was pretty neat. And I really like that song. It definitely had a more summer vibe like Motion, but kind of had its own style as well. Then you get Motion, like I said, has that summer vibe, saying like, who you gonna find, who you gonna find. He had this very like summery falsetto that I loved. Then Place in Me, as I said before, is a nice acoustic track. I love his voice, like screaming out for help on that track as well. Then the rest of them are new songs here. We get Baby Blue, which is probably one of my favorite songs off the album. I just love the bass in it. It is very groovy. It's definitely danceable. It definitely seems like a top 40 song, that's for sure. I love it so much. Then you get Repeat, which kind of slows down a little bit. But the lyrics, I think, are the best part of this track. Because if you were just to have like the instrumental, it would kind of be like, but the lyrics really give it that growth. As he talks about, you know, like saying, I love the, I think he says, the lyric, if the world is inches, then why are you miles away? I was like, oh, that is pretty. Something like that. I can't remember exactly, but Mom, this is what made me cry. As soon as I heard this song and his voice, just that dreadful voice, I cried on that song. It was so sad, so beautiful. I got tears. And I couldn't believe Luke Hemmings actually made me. And then, right after Mom, you get Slip Away, which is another deep, powerful, sad song. So it just continues to make me cry throughout the album. Then you get Diamonds, which kind of loops it up a little bit. You know, you get that summer vibe again. I love the electric guitar little loop that he does on it as well. I love the vocals. Again, the lyrics are beautiful as well. Then A Beautiful Dream. This is definitely one of my favorites again off the album. I just love the vocal harmonizing that he does, like kind of the effect that he has on it, and then like the rising climax that it just builds up to. It is such a beautiful song. If there's any like 3 songs off this album you have to listen to, it's Beautiful Dream, Starting Line, and probably Baby Blue. Beautiful Dream is probably the first one you have to listen to, because that one is just beautiful, beautiful. I would recommend to listen to the whole album. Bloodline is being a, I wouldn't say it's an interlude, but it's very short. It's only 2 minutes, and I actually loved it. I thought it was a really cool, like, very spacey out vibe going on there. It was really cool. And then Come Down's a nice little acoustic track that builds up into a more of an orchestral rock outro. It was really cool. I love it. It was a good outro coming down on that ending note there. So, based off these 12 songs, Luke Hemmings really pulled it off. He plays almost, I can't believe he plays like every instrument that he knows how to on this album. And it's beautiful. Every song sounds a little different, and they all are beautiful. Lyrics, the production, everything sounds beautiful throughout this album. And this just might be my album of the year. I don't know, Sour is really strong up there. It might be #1. But this one, they're battling. They're definitely battling up there for #1 and #2. So, When We Are Facing the Things We Turn Away From by Luke Hemmings gets a 10 out of 10. That means 2 10 out of 10s on Friday the 13th. That's The Killer's Pressure Machine and Luke Hemmings Facing Things We Turn Away From. Both beautiful albums. Thanks for watching.